This is Fitness Blender's HIIT workout for fat loss. This workout routine consists of a 5-minute warm-up, a 10-minute HIIT routine, followed by a 5-minute cool down and stretch. Let's go ahead and get started with the cardio warm-up. Our first exercise is butt kickers. Make sure you're moving those feet nice and quick, trying to get that heel up as close to your butt as you can. Alright, we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. Our next exercise is stutter steps. So we're going to be dropping down into a lunge, one leg back behind you, driving that knee forward, and then placing that leg right back down again. It's a nice quick motion, driving that knee forward, and then pushing that foot back. Move those arms up and back at the same time. To make this more difficult, make sure you're staying in a really nice low squat with that other leg. The lower you go, the harder it's going to be. We've just got about 5 seconds left. Then we're going to switch those legs to the same exact motion on the other side. Alright, go ahead and switch those legs. Go ahead and start right back into the motion. And be really careful to make sure that you're just as low on this side as you were on the other leg. Almost done, about 5 seconds left. Our next exercise is lateral jumps. So go ahead and start right into it, jumping from left to right. And if you need to, start with a nice short jump and then start building up wider and wider and wider. You're trying to get as wide as you can, at the same time as staying as low as possible. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, don't let that back leg actually touch the ground as you come across. Almost done. And let it relax. So we're going to give that cardio a little bit of a rest. Onto this next one, the arm crossover swings. Make sure you keep moving, rocking back and forth or walking in place. Swinging those arms back and forth, making sure you're alternating which hand is on top each time. Got about 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let it relax. We're moving into torso twist next. Keep those feet facing forward. Just rotate those shoulders back and forth as far as you can. Try to keep those hips facing forward as best you can. It's okay to let them rotate a little bit, but you want to get most of this rotation just from your torso. Almost done. Just have one more exercise left. The up and out jacks. So this is a traditional jumping jack with the first motion, and then with the second motion, as those legs come out, those hands are going to come directly up in front of that chest, just about to shoulder height, and then bring those hands right back down again, jumping back out in that traditional jumping jack position. All right, we got about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, that was the end of the warm-up. Now we're going to start out with the HIIT routine. Got a 20-second active and a 10-second rest for this one. Let's go ahead and get started with round number 1. Our first exercise is the Sidewinder mountain climber. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Now starting out in a full push-up position, you're going to jump those feet up as close to that left hand as you can, then directly back to that push-up position, then up to the right as far as you can. Just keep alternating sides back and forth, trying to keep it as even as you can on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. That was the first one. Next one is the toe touch jacks. Go ahead and stand up for this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Done almost identically to a regular jumping jack, but at the very bottom, when those arms and legs come together, you're actually going to squat down and touch those toes with those hands, and then come right back up again. Just adds a little extra effort to that jumping jack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. Moving back to that Sidewinder mountain climber for this next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, starting out in that full push-up position, remember jumping those feet up as close to those hands as you can, just alternating each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. Into those. We're going back to the toe touch jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember getting that jumping jack position and then down into that squat, trying to touch those toes. Try to get as low as you can. Try to get those hips as low as possible. At the same time, try to keep that pace nice and quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. You just finished round number 1. In between, we're going to do a 2-minute active rest. You don't need to do anything really crazy, but you just can't stop moving. So jog back and forth, jog in place, do high knees. If you want to really get a good workout, add in some jumping jacks, or even something like alternating lunges. All right, we're almost done. We have about 5 seconds left. We're going to start right back into round number 2. Our first exercise is a Sidewinder mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, going from that full push-up position, you're going to be jumping forward, tucking those feet up next to your left hand, then back, then up again next to that right hand. Just alternate back and forth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, moving on to the next one, the toe touch jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. With that regular jumping jack motion, you're going to squat down at the bottom, trying to touch those toes, and then right back up to that full jumping jack. Just keep that motion going nice and quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, now we're going to be moving back to that second round of the Sidewinder mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Now make sure you're trying to get those feet as close to those hands as you possibly can, trying to rotate that torso just a little bit, kicking those knees off to the side each time. Get as much range of motion as quickly as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, moving to that last round of the toe touch jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Keep this motion going nice and quick. Remember, trying to get as deep of a squat as you can, reaching down to those toes, trying to get those hips nice and low, and then jump straight back up, getting those arms up over your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. That was the end of the hard part. Now for our cool down and stretch. First exercise, back to those butt kickers. Almost done, about 5 seconds left. We're going to switch this to a slow butt kicker with arm swings. So that leg comes up nice and high, try to kick that butt, alternating back and forth, just shifting that weight at the same time as crossing those arms in front of your body, making sure you alternate which arm is on top each time. Just about 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let that one relax. We're moving into just a regular crossover toe touch. That right leg's going to come over across to that left. Stretch down, touch those toes. And again, about 5 seconds left. We're going to switch sides here in just a second. And go ahead and let it relax. Switch those sides. Bring that left leg over top of that right. Make sure that right leg stays straight. And reach down, touch those toes. Almost done. This next one, you might need to lean up against a wall or the back of a chair. We're doing the standing hamstring stretch. Now bring that right foot back into that right hand, kind of squeeze that heel into that butt as close as is comfortable. Then kind of pull that knee back behind you using that glute and that hamstring muscle, trying to stretch out the front of that quadricep, the top of that thigh. Almost done. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And go ahead and switch those legs. That left leg comes up into that left hand. Again, squeeze that heel to that butt as close as comfortable. Then shove that knee back behind you until you get a stretch to the top of that thigh and even into the front of that hip. Just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. Go ahead and move up against a wall for this next one. We're doing a wall chest stretch. That hands me directly behind you, those fingers facing back behind you. Open that chest up, tilting away from that hand as much as you possibly can. Should feel a stretch to that chest and possibly even into that bicep. Now if you're feeling a little bit more in your bicep than you are in your chest, then just roll that shoulder so the inside of that elbow is facing down. Alright, just about 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let it relax. We're going to switch sides with that opposite hand up. Fingers facing back behind you. Open that chest up as far away from that hand as you can. And remember, if that bicep is tightened up on you a little bit too much, just roll the inside of that elbow facing down. You got 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, good job. You just finished Fitness Blender's HIIT workout for fat loss.